Good evening, my friends. Today is 5th of December 2017. I just completed my 5th run for this month. I just did 2.2 miles in around 27 minutes and I'm feeling good. In the beginning I was tired, but I'm happy I pushed myself to do this run. After all, the reward comes after the attempt. So, today I will talk to you about two very important things. The attitude to success and the attitude towards giving up. It is very profitable for everyone to view any kind of competition, any kind of battle as the interaction between parties, and eventually all the parties are getting tired, and according to their internal reserve, how long they can keep themselves and their thinking, all of them at some point will give up. As long as you know this simple rule, you will be, instead of thinking I cannot stand anymore, I'll give up, instead of that you will be thinking, okay, he's tired, I'm tired, meaning he's tired, I know that, so it's just a matter of time for him to give up. If you have this kind of approach, it will change dramatically your chances to win, because you don't have the thought of self give up anymore. You're just waiting for the other person to give up, and your tiredness just goes in the background, on the second plan. Just have this thought in your mind when you think it's difficult, when it's hard for you. Just think that by giving up it will not be any simpler. Okay, now let's talk about the attitude to success. I'll give you the example of Steve Jobs in this example. People think that successful people, and actually they're the best examples of what I'm discussing now. People think that successful people, they got their attitude because of their wealth or because of their power, but this is not true. Actually, quite the opposite is true. They got their power and they got their wealth because of their attitude. When Steve Jobs, in the beginning of his career, when they just co-founded Apple, at some point IBM sent them a contract to cooperate. Back then IBM was the largest by capitalization and by market company in the world. So, and to cooperate with a giant of your time, it's something extraordinary. Any company would push for it, because this would mean the company would grow itself. Everybody would be happy for such cooperation. Instead, Steve Jobs took the contract and threw it in the bin. Why? He said he would never sign anything longer than 14 pages. What he meant by that? Exactly because IBM was a giant, they had a huge list of demands that they knew small companies would definitely sign in order to cooperate. Well, Steve Jobs was different, and you can see this attitude led him to overcome times IBM and becoming the largest company in the world, first company to reach $1 trillion market. So it is all about attitude towards success, attitude and confidence in your own self. And on this note, I'd like to finish today's video, and yes, stay in touch with me, and tomorrow I will update you on my continuous progress, and we'll discuss something else. Until then, stay tuned, stay fit, and keep developing yourself and keep growing. Don't find excuses and don't let excuses get your way.